Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Welcome back to the Moonlight Hours podcast with me, your host, Moses Espiritu Santo. Welcome back. It's gonna be a solo one today. Um, I'm. I hope you guys, if you guys listen to it, hope you guys enjoyed the last episode with my first guest, Alex. I had a lot of fun catching up with him. I love that dude. Um, Gonna hopefully have more guests on in the future. I already have one guest who's coming in next. I don't know when she's coming in, but hopefully soon. Um, yeah, welcome back. Hope you guys are doing good. Hope life's going good for you guys. Yeah. I don't know. I was like, I guess this would be the Halloween episode, so I wanted to be like, ooh, welcome to the spooky episode, but like, nothing really spooky, scary skeletons happens in my life, so I don't really have anything for that. Oh crap! I'm such an idiot. I I'm such. Hold on. I'm just gonna. If you hear me typing, it's because I'm looking up. Am I the a hole? I wanted to do. Am I the a hole? But I completely forgot. But I'm pulling it up here now. Um, we're gonna pull up three. It's gonna be at the end. I'll be looking through them while I'm speaking to you. But yeah, welcome back to today's episode. Like I said, I was thinking like, ooh, spooky episode, but like I said, nothing really spooky happens in my life, so there isn't really any reason for me to do it. Um, but I just kind of just wanted to talk. Obviously, update you guys about my life. And kind of, yeah. Um, Last week was rough. I was just really tired, and it was a really long week. Um, I had a training all week, and the training was really boring, and it it was tedious to say the least. And I just felt like it dragged on so much. Um, well, today, my work day went by so fast today. Jesus Christ, I'm so happy it did. Like I don't even know how it happened. Ugh, Jesus. But yeah, what's going on? Yeah, my life. Last week I had a training for my job. Um, it had me trained. I was trained in two new skills that I learned about, but haven't really been able to apply my knowledge because they still haven't given me the proper permissions at work, like the system permissions at work, which is kind of annoying. But oh well, I'll go with it. Also, I applied for a job last Monday. Not really. It's just a different position, different department in my job. Kind of same department, different group, kind of vibe. Um, which I'm really excited for, to say the least. I'm really excited for, if I even get it. They only have like one position, and a lot of people are gonna be applying for it because it's a job that does not. I don't have to. You don't have to take calls on the job. I'm not gonna go into long convoluted, but like the explanation about the position. But yeah, there was last Monday. I started my training, um, and I was like, someone brought up timesheets, and I was like, oh, should I do my timesheets now? I won't do my timesheets. I like brought up the page, and I was like, I'll do them later on this week, which I did. But then randomly in my head, I was like, let me check job opportunities. Not expecting there to be absolutely anything, and then there was something that was just posted that same day, that same morning, that piqued my interest so much. I was like, this cannot be. This cannot be. Am I seeing this correctly? So I messaged my boss, and I'm like, hey, is this what I think it is? And she's like, yeah, and they're trying to find people quick. So if you're gonna apply sooner rather than later. And I was like, do you know how much of a pay hit I would be getting? I was like, I'm probably gonna be getting a pay decrease with this department because it's not really much. And she was like, I don't know exactly. So I was like, okay, I'll message my old boss. Um, he knows more about that world than she does. He knows pay grades and stuff. And I was like, all right, be honest, how much of a pay hit would I be taking? He says, it's actually going to be a pay increase. And I was like, wow. I told myself I was going to give it the day. I was going to give it the day to apply. I ended up applying during my lunch break that day. Because I was like, I'm not going to pass up this opportunity. So I did. I applied for it. Fingers crossed I get it. But then 2 days later, they sent out an email talking about the position, and it isn't the position I was thinking about, but it was still one I was really interested in. And it still meant time off the phones. Sorry, my mic thing is being annoying. I gotta loosen it a little bit. Come on. That's tightening it. Loosen. There you go. But yeah, now they sent it, and they were like, okay, yeah, look, apply for the position and shoot us an email, CC this person and stuff like that. So I like instantly sent an email. I was like, yeah, I applied for this on Monday thinking it was something else, but I'm still really, really interested in this position. He was like, all right, perfect. Yep, we're going to be scheduling interviews soon. And I was like, wow, they're really trying to fill this position as soon as possible. So I'm like, all right, maybe I'll get it. I know a lot of people are going to be applying for it because it's one of those positions. 2 days later, get an email saying that there's an assignment that they want us to do. To see like an assignment regarding that position that they wanted us to do and work on. To see if we have it, what it takes, pretty much. And instantly, it was a great idea on their part because I saw what they were doing. They were trying to cut out the weak ones. Because I applied Monday. I was probably the first one to apply. Then they released the next thing. They're like, okay, this is what it is. So if anybody like saw it between then, saw the position and applied for it before they really explained it, they're already cutting out people who don't want that position. And then with this assignment, because the assignment seemed pretty complicated from surface level, but once I figured it, so that it looked complicated and it was confusing. Like the person who was actually training me, he even said like, yeah, it looks complicated. I was about to like message my boss and be like, hey, I don't know if I can do this. And I realized then when he said that, I was like, they're doing this just to cut out more people to see who can't handle it. And I was like, I'm not going to let that happen to me. So what I did, stayed after work and did it. I did it. I did the assignment, finished it. I was not going to log off of my computer for the weekend until I finished it. And I did. And I submitted it. They gave us 48 hours. I submitted it that afternoon. Right after my shift. Right after my training. I went in and I finished it because I was like, I'm not going to pass up this opportunity just because I'm going to be lazy. No, I want this job. I want it. And it's weird because I'm never like this. I just really need a change for my job. And I explained this on stream on Friday night or Saturday night, I forget. But it was Saturday, I'm pretty sure. Now that I'm thinking about it. I've realized I'm not feeling burnt out per se from my job. I just feel stuck. I'm already feeling really stuck in life. Like I'm just at a stalemate. Nothing's moving forward or moving back. But at my job, it's especially difficult because I work harder than I should without even really trying. But I'm already really working hard. And I feel like it's not affecting anything. I'm working a lot. Getting some of the best numbers. If that be in like referrals or if that be in like call management, like the time I'm on call, the time I have people on hold, the time I spend after a call, in between calls, stuff like that. I have some of the best numbers. Probably, arguably the best. Probably. Without even trying. Because I'm just naturally efficient and fast. But it's gotten to a point where I don't feel like I'm contributing anything to this position anymore. Because every call I take, 10 calls take that slot. And I feel like I'm working this as fast as I can to help the calls, but it's not getting me anywhere. I'm not... The only way that I finish a call and bring the call volume down or like don't have back-to-back calls is when I clock out at the end of the day. It's always back-to-back. They say, oh, be faster on calls or something like that. So You reduce the call volume. I'm doing that, but it's not helping. I feel like I'm not contributing to the betterment of this part of the department as much as I want to be. And I feel like that's what's like I'm not driven to this position. The only thing that's keeping me in this position is the money, is being able to have a job, because I don't want to quit and not have money anymore. It's the only reason, and probably the people too. But even then, like I had to fight. I have to fight for the past few months to get a training, 2 trainings, so I can get a raise, like to move up, like as I'm supposed to, every 90 days. And it's been like half a year. It's probably been like 6 months since I gotten any training to move up that tier, because we have a tier system and we get trainings as the tiers go on. I've been wanting to get a specific training for so long, and they haven't given it to me until recently. And they gave me it 1 week. I got one training. The next week, I got the next. Finally. And now I can move up in the tier and get a pay increase as well. And I don't know when I think it's starting next week. Then I'm going to get the pay increase. I don't know yet. But I've been waiting for it. I just feel like I'm not living up to my potential in this position anymore. I want to actually contribute something. I want to contribute to something. Like you can make the argument, oh, you're helping people with their day-to-day lives. I'm people's personal punching bags. I'm not actually helping anybody, because they're just gonna call in 5 minutes later for something else, or call in 5 minutes later because they're unsure if I was able to help them correctly, or they're gonna call in and yell at the next person. They're gonna call in to ask stupid questions that they could find in their online banking app. Like, what's the point? What's the point? Like, I'm not happy doing this job. I don't feel like I'm contributing anything. But with this new position that I applied for, it is something I feel as though I would be contributing more. Not just to the company, but the people who work for it. Like, it's a system. It's management of a system that it's like the position is the management of a system that representatives use daily. It's the management of that system to keep it up to date, to keep it working, functioning, keep all the information so nobody's asking questions or wanting to do anything, applying feedback that we get from people. It's that. It is that, exactly. And I'm, even before, because I didn't find out that was the position before Wednesday. So before, it was just like, oh, it's a job. It was supposed to be the quality assurance team. The quality assurance team, they handle recorded calls. They monthly we get a random calls graded, and then we go over it with our bosses once a month. So that's what the QA team does. The quality assurance team does. They just grade calls all day. So I was interested in it because I was like, I want something more mundane as well. I feel like I can actually contribute to something. I can grade these calls, help out, help people fix things that they're doing wrong or something like that. So I felt like I could contribute more in that case. But also, like, my life needs mundane. I feel like I've been going at it at this job for almost a year and a half now, and I just haven't gone anywhere. I just feel unsatisfied. I wouldn't say unsatisfied. I just feel like I said, what's the point? Kind of. That's what I'm feeling. What's the point of doing anything I'm doing right now? So, yeah. And then they released this information on Wednesday, and that made my interest in the position skyrocket. Because I was like, this is something I can actually help in. This is somewhere that, somewhere that my efficiency and how fast I handle things, because I do handle things very quickly in this job, it's somewhere where I can apply that better. And I'm actually contributing to the betterment of people who were just like me. People who are just like me. I'm pretty much contributing to myself. I'm contributing to the representatives who are working their butts off handling these calls, trying to find the information they need in this system. And I'm there to keep it up to date so they don't say the wrong thing, so they're not confused. That's what I want. That's why I'm interested in this position. It sounds like I'm interviewing right now, but no. Hey, if anybody from my job is listening to this, give it to them, please. I'm being dead serious right now. Give it to the team, the TL there, the boss there, in that group. I don't know. I really want that position. I really, really want that position. And I feel like I'd be a lot better off. I don't know, but I'm not gonna get my hopes up. Honestly, I feel like I'm not gonna get the position. I'm not thinking negatively. It's just that there's so many people there, and from a like representative standpoint, from like a me standpoint, I feel like they would want me to stay in the call center for as long as possible. They want me to stay because of how fast I am. But I don't know. I hope I can strengthen my case as much as I can, because I really want that position. I don't know. And it's like, honestly, like, it's weird because I've been thinking more about what I want from the position than the pay, which is a completely different mindset. Like, I want the position for what the position is more than just the pay. It's completely different with my job right now. I'm only here still because of the pay and the benefits. Because the job sucks. Like, it's weird because I'm actually thinking and looking at this position, being like, I want to work in that position because I want to work in it, not because of how much they're gonna pay me. I don't even know how much they're gonna pay me, because of what what I'll be contributing to people, to representatives. I don't know. I've been ranting about this a lot recently. I really want this job, dude. What else is going on in my life? I'm doing overtime now. The training that I'm doing, the training that I did 2 weeks ago, the one I did before this past week, was what's called e-com training, which is electronic communications. And they do everything like emails and live chat. So I wouldn't be on calls. It's great because I'm not on calls for that. I would love to do that full time. I would do that full time if they had a team, but they don't. They have a team for like the callbacks, but not for like the emails and the chat and the chats like that. So, and chats like that. No, I'm stupid. But I finally got training on it, and I had my like the skill training last week for a separate thing, and then I checked my schedule, and they scheduled me for like the chat, like the emails and stuff, for the first 2 hours of my shifts from today to Thursday. And they scheduled it last week. I was like, okay. So bright and early this morning, hopped on, didn't even have to hop into a call or anything. Just went straight in and locked in to the what's what I'm looking for? Just started doing the stuff. And not gonna lie, I had to get the hang of it, so I was really slow. I was slow. I think I got 2 tickets done for the first hour, and then when I got the hang of it, I got 4 tickets done the next hour. And I started doing overtime today. I was like, I kind of want to do overtime. So I was, and they need help with emails because they have a lot of emails that need to get sent out. So I was like, okay, I'll do emails. So I did email. Like I requested 2 hours, and I've been thinking about it for a while. I was like, if I get this training finally, I want to do overtime with this, like a few hours after my shifts, for morning shifts at least. So I did it today, tested the waters, and I was literally sitting on my couch, sending these emails, watching YouTube and stuff, and listening to music for those 2 hours. So it was great because I didn't feel like I was working, but I was at the same time because I was more comfortable. I was out of my bedroom. I wasn't on calls. I was a lot chill. It was really chill. And I think I got 3 tickets done that first hour, and I don't know how many I got the next hour. And they were 2 separate things. The first one was like a digital, a virtual assistant, the thing I did in the morning. Virtual assistant tickets where like we would just they did like the virtual automated system assistant from there, from the website. It's just an automated system. They can request an agent, and if they do, we just send them an email. And then I did strictly emails where like people are emailing in the afternoon. And like halfway through, I was like, yep, I like this. I requested it for tomorrow and Wednesday too. So I'm gonna be working 6 hours overtime this week, and I'm gonna start doing it forever. I don't know. I'm planning on doing it for the rest of the year, for my morning shifts, for like the 2 hours after. Preferably, I might just do like an hour if I'm working 9 to 6, but if I'm working 8 to 5, I'm gonna be doing 2. Because I want to end it at 7 at least. I don't want to go past 7. So even if it's like an hour early and then an hour late or something like that, I don't know yet. If I'm working like 9 to 6, but during my night shifts, I'm not gonna do any overtime because I don't want to. I'd rather not. Even if it's like before my shifts, I'd rather not. But yeah, I kind of just want to stop working at 7. That's the thing. And with my night shifts, like I'm already working past 7, so like I'll work those 8-hour days. But if I'm working like during the morning, because I don't like having my brain in work mode for so long. That's why like I wake up later during my night shifts and stuff, so I cannot have my brain on work mode for too long. So that's just the plan. So yeah, and then Thursday I work 11 to 8. Friday I work 12 to 9. That's why I'm not doing overtime then. And maybe I'll do it on the weekends. I don't know, but I'm just glad I got trained in it and I have those opportunities finally. But yeah, I'm happy my life is finally progressing. It's kind of nerve-wracking because I've been in like the same place for so long, but things are finally starting to change. Like I finally started to clean my room after so long. I'm doing this podcast. Finally had a guest on last week. I'm trying to stream more. I'm doing this stuff in work, trying to get this position, trying to push forward in my life, in my job. I'm all about new opportunities in my life, taking them, trying to make changes in my life because God knows I need some changes. Yeah, and on the road to like moving out or getting my license or doing something, I don't know. Like I keep saying, if I can blow up this podcast or blow up like my streaming or something or TikTok and start making money off of it, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. But yeah, I don't know. Life is. I said on the other podcast, I'm finally happy again. And yeah, also I was thinking about it like right before I started this podcast episode. I was like, I really want to do the episodes outside. I would love to do these episodes like outside at night, but it's just people in my house. That's why I would love to get like an apartment with a balcony, so I can do exactly that. I can just chill on the balcony, record an episode while it's raining or something, give those nice calm vibes. But for now, I'm in my bedroom with my windows open. So if you hear like cars driving by and like the like wheels hitting the puddles and stuff, that's just because my windows are open. But I digress. I said I was going to look for Am I the A-hole stuff while I was doing this episode, but I just didn't. Simple as that. We're just going to look for some quick ones. We're going to do 3. No, 1 second. Okay. We'll do that one. Oh. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I completely forgot. Like, it feels like I'm streaming, but I'm not. Okay. Am I the whole? Okay. Some of these are really boring. Okay. Yeah, we'll do that one. Let's see if that one has been taken down. That one has been taken down. Perfect. Let's go through them. Am I the a-hole? With me, Moses Espiritu Santo. Am I the a-hole? They showed me who they are, and I believe them. All right, then. Excuse me. My son got married in a small time of pandemic wedding. Sorry, I guess the middle of pandemic. It was set for 2020 and finally happened in 2021. My 2 sisters were invited. One sister missed my daughter's wedding because she always pleads poverty and we didn't expect her to make it to this one. Although I made the effort to travel to her son's wedding, which was out of the country and costly to attend. This is weird typing, spelling. I had to convince the other sister to attend the first sister's son's wedding, too, because she was okay. I can't read that one. Her wording is way off. Like I don't get it. I'm sorry. Dang, what a great start. Um, not doing that one. That one's just kids. There are a lot of kids ones, like 14. Like, my girlfriend broke up with me, and I said this to her. Am I the a-hole? Get out of my face. You're 14. Go to bed. Go touch some grass. Go touch some grass. I'm sorry. I don't want to be doing this, but. Nope. That's stupid. Nope. That's stupid. Nope. Okay, we'll do that one. But first, here. Am I the a-hole for ignoring someone I'm seeing while staying overnight? I saw this one, and I was like, oh, this is weird, but then I saw this. Okay. 19 female, haven't seen this guy, 39, for a few months. When I asked him about our status, which isn't very often because he's always super vague, he says, I don't know, we're just having fun, right? But exclusively. Which is cool and all, but you can't pick and choose when that applies. I had to come to his place and my back was super sore, so I was laying my head on his lap while we sat on the couch and watched Squid Game. Everything was fine apart from feeling really poorly until I noticed at the corner of my eye that he was swiping on Tinder. I wasn't angry at him. I knew he had the app, although he told me he didn't use it, which was weird to lie about to someone you're quote-unquote exclusive with. Anyways, I was uneasy. Who starts swiping on Tinder with a girl in their lap? It's just uncomfortable. I was also a little annoyed with myself for not expecting this to happen, to be honest. My first and last relationship was abusive and horrible, so it was a big milestone for me to finally let someone in. After he put his phone down, I got up and sat at the edge of the couch just so that I didn't have to awkwardly be facing him now. It made me very uncomfortable. Like, what do I even do in this situation? He wasn't my boyfriend, so obviously I wasn't outraged, but it's just disrespectful, especially when I was laying on him feeling crappy. Anyway, I did this for an hour and didn't talk to him. I would only answer things he asked, but refused to have a conversation. During this whole hour, we asked things such as, what's wrong? What happened? And can we please talk? To which I answered short and simple, I'm not going to answer that because I think you know. And there isn't much to talk about, to be honest. Obviously, after an hour, when that whole episode was over, I gave him time to talk to me about what happened. By the way, during this whole hour, he didn't once say what he did. It's like he had no clue why I wasn't wanting to touch, look, or talk to him. So when he finally spoke, he finally said what he did and said he wasn't even thinking when he was doing it, as if it was something he was mindlessly doing. I didn't really believe him, but in the end, I let it go because I didn't want the drama. Plus, my girly stuff is all around his apartment, so I figured, what girl is going to want to be here anyway? Anyway, I'm making this post because he actually asked me to. He said, let's see what the internet thinks, because I guess he thinks I overreacted. Did I? I don't really think so, but that's up to you guys. So am I the a-hole? You're not the a-hole. I feel like this is really like... not the a-hole, but it's kind of complicated. You're 100% not the a-hole, but this dude's kind of... It's kind of stupid, but I understand. He's obviously not telling the truth, but I understand where he's coming from, where he kind of like scrolls through Tinder mindlessly, because I do the same thing, and then I'm just like, what am I doing? And I just log out of the app, because like, what's the point? Nobody's gonna match with me anyway. But no, I feel it. I feel you. Find someone closer to your age. That's all I gotta say. You're not the a-hole. But in a way, he's not either. He kind of is, but he I don't know. Yeah, you're not the a-hole. Just find a new boyfriend. Find someone closer to your age. Jesus Christ. Moving on. Next up, am I the a-hole for not wanting to allow my sister-in-law back in my life. I'm female 29, currently pregnant with a baby girl who's due in 2 weeks. Congratulations. I recently cut out my sister-in-law and her significant other out of my life completely after she lied to my husband about me and caused us to have a huge fight. Excuse me. I refuse to have anything to do with her now, but my husband sees her every now and then and hangs out with them at their parents' house and helps sister-in-law with stuff. We're canceling Xmas. Jesus Christ, what kind of person am I? We're canceling Christmas this year since we don't want to bring our baby into a super small house with 12 plus people. We told our mother-in-law that we will come by after everyone leaves so we can exchange gifts. We also invited mother-in-law and father-in-law to our house on the 24th to spend Christmas Eve together at our house with just us. It's not because the sister-in-law will be there. I've already been to father-in-law's B-Day party and ignored the sister-in-law the entire time with no issue, but now she's causing drama in the family, trying to turn the family against me, saying that I'm canceling Christmas because I hate her. Drama. She hid my husband's phone when he was there the other night in hopes that I'd unblock her and call her to ask for hubby. But instead I texted my brother-in-law and asked him to call his sister and ask for his brother, which he did. He supports my decision 100%. What a good brother-in-law. She was sitting on the husband's phone in a chair that he didn't sit in or come close to at all while he was there, and that's how we knew she actually hid it from him. On top of all of this, her husband is extremely rude, shows no respect for anyone, and will yell and hit their kids instead of teaching them, which results in him being banned from my house too, since I don't allow child abuse. Yes, spanking and all of that is child abuse to me, in my house or near my children. Quick pause. It's complicated because I don't want to spank my kids, but at the same time I feel like they need it. I don't know. I'm personally not. If my wife wants to, I'm not gonna object. I'm just not gonna let her beat them with the pipe. Talking about with the chancleta, and that's it. They pull out the belt, no, or with their hand. That's it. Because I feel like kids nowadays are just way too soft. I'm not gonna let my kids be like that. I'm not. I'm sorry. I can't. They gotta get thick skin one way or the other. Even if it's calloused. No, sorry. That's bad. I'm 20. What am I saying? Oh, that's bad. It doesn't matter. I'm going to beat my kids. Jesus Christ. No. I'm personally not, but if my wife wants to, I will not object. Moving on. And when we've been to family stuff in the past, me and my husband end up having to take care of our kids and their kids because the husband just sits on his phone the entire time while the sister-in-law just sits on her butt and ignore the kids. We feed them, take them to the bathroom, stop them from blowing out other people's candles on birthday cakes, and open other people's presents. Sister-in-law brings the kids even if they're sick, which is another reason why we don't feel safe around them during the first months of the baby's life. On top of all of this, my mother-in-law was just diagnosed with breast cancer. So she really wants the whole family together as much as possible and has asked me to reconsider my decision since she wanted to be able to spend time with the whole family as much as possible in case the worst happens. She wants me to be the bigger person. Do I really need to be the bigger person here? I love my mother-in-law with all my heart, but I feel like I haven't done anything wrong here and that I need to protect not only my children and the newborn, but myself and my mental health as well. My husband is also considering cutting all ties with his sister-in-law after she hid his phone, but is hesitant due to his mother being sick. So yeah, help. I don't know if this is I feel like this is just a cry for help, baby girl. You're not the a-hole 1,000%. Sister-in-law is obviously the a-hole. I recommend cutting all ties. Do not go to that party. Protect yourself, protect your children from that wave of negativity that is bound to come your way. There's going to be so much drama if you go. There's going to be fights, and I don't want that for you. So, wow, I can't do it anymore. Jesus Christ. Hold on. Kick him to the curb. Oh, that hurts. It didn't hurt. It just feels weird. Hold on. Kick him to the curb. I can't do it anymore. No, I can't do my kick him to the curb. Kick him to the curb. I can't do it. No. Wait, hold on. You gotta kick him to the curb. I guess that's good enough. Kick him to the curb. Kick him to the curb. Jesus Christ, I can't do it anymore. No, that was my thing. That was my thing. I used to tell everybody, kick him to the curb. If like a guy cheated on a girl or broke up, kick him to the curb. I can't do it anymore. No, this job has killed me. Kick him to the curb. Kick him to the curb. Kick him to the curb. That's so depressing. Come on, dude. I used to love saying that. Kick him to the curb. Kick him to the curb. No. I'm crying. Moving on. You're not the a-hole. Moving on. Oh, no. I can't say it anymore. Excuse me. Am I the a-hole for choosing not to defend, am I the a-hole for choosing to defend my sister? So a little backstory. I was adopted at 2 months. I was about to say 12. 2 months old by my aunt. I call her my mom and treat her kids like my siblings, even though they're all old enough to be my parents. I still had no contact with my biological family. My biological sister moved in with my aunt a few years ago because my biological parents are pieces of crap. Anyways, while living there, my aunt took a credit card out to help, quote unquote, help my sister start her credit, and my cousin took out a phone plan in her name. This was 4 years ago. However, she recently moved in with me, and I am actually actively helping her learn to budget, clean, and be a functional adult. We think she may be autistic. Understandable. While doing this, I showed her how to sign up with Credit Karma. I saw that both the credit card and my aunt, both the credit card my aunt had and the phone account were on there. I confronted them both. Oh, hold on. I think I might have read this wrong. No, we're good. I confronted them both. They swear up and down they paid it. They both gaslit the absolute crap out of me, through saying I'm causing drama, that I need to stop making excuses for her, that I need to stop living in the past, etc. Am I the a-hole for bringing this 4-year-old accounts up to them and wanting them to pay it? She agreed to opening them, but I feeling as though she was manipulated into them. 1,000% she's manipulated into them. I've seen this happen all before. I work in a freaking bank. I've seen this happen a lot. Definitely. See what you can do about getting that paid off. Even if you have to. Because that can mess with her credit hard if they don't pay it. It's probably already messing with her credit. Do it. And then, since it's under her name, close them. Close the card. Close the phone. Cut off contact with the aunt. Don't let the aunt do anything. Take care of your sister. You take care of your sister. You're the only one. If you trust yourself to not take advantage of her, or if she trusts you not to take advantage of her, be in her life as long as possible and take care of her. Because if not, she's gonna have people walk all over her and take advantage of her, and she's just gonna be bad. I'm looking at the comments. Not the a-hole. This is a police matter, not a family argument matter. They committed identity theft. You should both record it to the credit card and the phone company. True. This is all very, very true. Yeah, you're not the a-hole. Cut out ties with the aunt. Aunt's a scumbag and the cousin, whatever. Try to get that card paid off. You got to get the police included. Do it. Thank you for listening to the podcast. I'm so sad I can't say, kick him to the curb anymore. Oh, that was pretty good. Kick him to the curb. Jesus. I used to be able to say it really well. I'm depressed. Probably just because I'm tired. Who cares? Yeah. Thank you for listening, watching, liking. I don't know. It was kind of all over the place today. Kind of just describe job stuff. But, yeah, whatever. New episodes Tuesdays new episodes 6 p.m. Eastern on Tuesdays. Oh, also, there's this girl that I first followed on TikTok. And I commented on one of her posts because she was roasting a dude. And she followed me back. I said, certified clown. She followed me back. I got a lot of serotonin from that. Also, just want to mention that. I was when I saw that, because literally I commented it. Not even 30 seconds later, she likes the post and follows me back. I was like, oh, so this is what we doing now. Obviously, me being me and having a fear of rejection, I didn't say anything. Moving on. But no, she's really cute. Really, absolutely beautiful, honestly. And I love her vibe. And, hey, if you're listening to this, you're great. Just saying. You're great. If you wanna hit me up, Because I'm not going to hit you up because I'm a baby back bee. All right, I digress. Peace and blessings, love and happiness. Stay safe, stay happy, stay sane, stay hydrated. Be kind to one another. That's all we got left. Honestly, that's all we got. Linktree, it's everywhere. Follow me on everything. Honestly, thinking about changing my name places, which is gonna. I might change everything to Thickums McGee. Or I've been also thinking M.E. Santo. Kind of doing like M for Moses, E for Espiritu, and then Santo. Right now, changing it to that. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. I feel like it's time to retire the one monkey. Because, racial stuff. But I digress. We'll see what happens. Playing it by ear. Peace, blessing, love, and happiness. Stay safe, stay happy, stay sane, stay hydrated. Happy Halloween. Hope you guys have a great Halloween. I'm going to be handing out candy with a Christmas sweater, handing out candy canes, Santa hat, Christmas music blasting, confusing little kids, calling out the little girl bosses who come up being like, it's not Christmas, it's Halloween. I'll be like, Merry Christmas, little girl, this Sunday. So I'm also having a party, I guess. But yeah, thank you guys for listening. I love the support. Let me know if you listen to it, honestly. I love all your support and the feedback. I love you guys. Thank you. But yeah, have a great night. Have a great week. Do something different. I don't know. Bye, I guess. Bye.